So how can you talk about your interaction with Pharrell? Right now, I know Pharrell has played, a major role in your success. You know what I mean?
Him and Hov, the biggest for
sure. Just getting next to Pharrell is like people can't do that. How does that
So when I started working at BBC, remember that BBC was being managed by Rock Apparel.
Okay.
So that was like a new system for them. At the time, they were doing like Artful Dodger, Rockaware, which is a different system of sales and management and marketing than BBC.
Right.
BBC was like this little think tank baby.
Yeah.
And I was the only one that understood the brand at that caliber.
Yeah.
So I was trying to show them, look, this is how we grow it. You got to slow play it. You got to do this. So Pharrell was very involved in BBC, super involved. So he'd like come in and like, ask like, what are we doing with this? And I'd be like, look, this is what we should do.
Yeah.
So he started like, who's this motherfucker?
Right.
And he told Loic, who was Loic and Phillip, who were the brand managers, marketing managers of the brand, and still work with him to this day. Keep an eye on him. So Loic, kind of gave me my shot to like, give me more ideas. Tell me what you think. Bring people. So that kind of, street dudes, you give us you give me an inch, I'm gonna take a mile.
That's a fact.
And one day, Pharrell was just like, yo, keep doing what you're doing. One day, there was a lot of like turmoil going on with the brand. And a lot of people was getting fired. And my first interaction with him, all the interactions at the time was short. And him and Hov is my two biggest inspirations as far as like this culture.
Yeah.
And the only people I grew up like modeling anything after. I never took up after no man aside from my father, but those two showed me so much.
Right.
And working at Rock, I see Hov and like I met him for the first, like that was crazy.
Yeah.
I never thought in my life I'd be working for Hov and Pharrell at the same time.
Right.
Imagine you a fan of music
and
you're working for Pharrell and Jay-Z at the same time. That's crazy, right? And so Pharrell, all of our interactions were short up until this one time where things were kind of getting crazy, and he pulled me out into the hallway of a big meeting.
Yeah.
And
was at the BBC store?
At the BBC office, which is in Rock Nation.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people gonna get fired, but you staying. And he's like, I trust you. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let anybody defer you. No, I don't care who's telling you. I don't care if your manager tells you. So mind you, like my manager's the one who signs my check.
Right. That's the super battery if Pharrell tell you something.
But Pharrell's like, do whatever.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck it. I'm riding with P. Like, whatever P said I'm going to do. And then Emery and me was so close that Emery was like, look, do this, do that. Telling me how to navigate those corporate waters.
Yeah.
And that was it, man. Like, that cosign, me and him went off to the races. And same thing with Hov. Like, Hov would always kind of get noticed to me because of Emery, and Emery would invite me to like all these things, and he'd always be like, yeah, Emery tell me a lot about you. Yo, Emery da-da-da-da. Yo, Emery puts pressure on you. And Hov, he's like, he leans on you. Like, he's not like congratulating, he's telling you like, don't fuck up.
Right.
So, those two opportunities, man, really motivated me to start something of my own while I was there. And I started a brand called En Noir with, I didn't start it.
Oh, absolutely. No, we're going to get to that because you took En Noir to another level.
Yeah,
so we definitely going to get to that. But like still, because
that moment was when I started developing and they both supported that.
Right.
So that was the beginning of my career.